Joey, who's now, I think, 67 and retired. I'm getting old. No, that's not true. That's not true. And Mikey, my boy, who plays the guitar like you can't believe. I play Sorrento with Michael when we're on the road.
Nice.
He's got his
That is a
Stratocaster, and I
Yes.
go on stage and I go, Mikey, he plays like Jimi Hendrix rock and roll. I go, Mikey, wait a minute. You got to be true to the tradition. I go, Vide mare quanto bello, vide tanto sentimento.
Oh, serenade me, Joe Piscopo. Oh, we do have to talk about Puglia. I was just there a couple of years ago. It is fantastico. Lecce, Alberobello, Itrulli, all those little huts that they build, very unique to the world. And there are special honorees today in this parade. This is from the heel of the boot of Italy.
If it goes from the arch to the heel, that's Puglia. And why don't you tell them the reason why? Do you know the reason why they have the little huts, why they existed?
Yes, because I think the Turks actually came over and then they lost the battles and they had to settle there. And those were actually the buildings that they built initially in Turkey.
And later, it became a tax reason. That because the huts weren't permanent property,
now we know the real
they
reason.
did not have to pay taxes on them.
Can we do something about that in Jersey and New York? Maybe?
Forget about
property tax. We got to build huts now. We got to build. All right, that's good.
I love that history.
I'm running for office. That's my campaign. We're building huts.
Folkloric dancing is so fantastic. I love seeing the costumes and the dancing, and that's the original Italian. You know, when you go back to Italy, don't you feel your roots when you're there? I just feel this real symbiosis and this real earthiness that comes up and over you because it is familiar, even though some of the traditions are so different there than they are in the US.
Well, the only thing is now more and more people, the second language of Italy now, it used to be French. The second language is now English. In fact, in most of Europe. And so what I was there 2 years ago last time, and I greeted everyone, buongiorno, tanto felice essere qua. And they looked at me, excuse me? I went to Lake Como, and literally it was an 18-hour journey to get there, and I studied exactly what I wanted to say, and there's this young kid behind the counter, and I give him the whole spiel in Italian. He goes to me, sorry, dude, I'm from Montclair, New Jersey. Swear to God, that's the honest-to-God truth. I wanted to cry.
All roads lead to Bloomfield Avenue, Kenny.
That's right.
You should even in Italy. But it is right, Juliet, to your point, you use the earthy, grounded, down to earth of the Italian-American community, not only in Italy, certainly, when you travel around the United States. So I was down in Mississippi. We played the Hard Rock down Biloxi, you know. And down there, I'm Italian. You're Italian, Joe Piscopo, but they appreciate it. And you always find the Italian-American communities everywhere. I went to West Virginia. I got to tell you guys,
There are a lot of Italians in West Virginia. Look at all the politicians. They're all Italian.
Yeah, you're right. Joe Manchin is Italian.
Yes.
You're right. And I went down to Charlottesville, and I go down as Italian Fest. I go, how about 4 people are going to show up at this thing? 3,000 people.
Wow.
Sicilian Americans, Napolitan, all there while I'm at the Italian American Festival in West Virginia. They went down. They brought them from Italy to New York, took a train to West Virginia. Why, Kenny? You know that? To be miners.
That's it.
To be hard workers. I just love the work ethic of the Italian American community.
Well, so many people came here working with their hands, working construction, working concrete, working to just literally build this city.
And they sure did.
All right, now, why don't we go to Lauren Simonetti because she's going to feature a little more Puglia.
One of the Pugliesi.
Yes, and Ken Rosato, I need your help now. We're going to do this via translator, and Ken is not here to help me. This is Michele Emiliano. You are the governor of Puglia, the boot of Italy. I want to know 2 things. What you're doing here in New York, what today means, and tourism from where you are.
A lot of people come USA in Puglia. We can attend there with affect, love, and a lot of very good food, very good wine, and much more cultural events. I hope our sea is wonderful. It's enough, I think, no?
I think that's great, and I think someone lied to me by saying you didn't speak good English. That's perfect.
Good
Perfecto.
Oh, thank you very much.
So nice to meet you,
Nice to
Michele.
meet you.
Thank you. All right, I'll send it back to you guys in the booth. That was pretty good. His English
Nice.
was perfect.
English
I wasn't
was excellent.
expecting that.
I noticed, I detected a slight Pugliese accent. No.
Well, Puglia isn't that easy to get to, but it has become increasingly popular with tourists. When I did this, you fly into Rome, and then you take a little you know, 45-minute flight or something to Puglia.
Yes.
And it is magical. Lecce is just absolutely beautiful. They call it the Florence of the South. And it's magical. It is elegant. It is just an absolutely gorgeous town.